Hello and welcome to another roguelike. I believe it's a roguelike demo showcase. I'm Backpack Brain. Today we're checking out Nightpyre. It's kind of Souls-like. It's a narrative. It describes itself as a narrative roguelike. I shouldn't maybe the developer describes it. It also apparently won an award, but I'm unfamiliar with what award it won. Some sort of developer conference in the native tongue, Nueva Partida. Not quite my language. I guess we'll just first off we'll just get a bunch of colors, I guess. And I guess we will take control by typing backpack brain. Sacrifice found? Okay, they're undertailing me. I've been killed. Or Deltarune to be appropriate. Yes, it is HD 2D-esque. Which sometimes looks great, sometimes just looks like those RTX edits of games where people... You know what? Let's start positive. Let's not immediately delve into negativity. By the way, another aside. I used the word delve so much, and then AI people that used it and they took it from me, man. That's my word to sound intelligent. Okay, interact with E. Son of mine, I see your scared soul. Sorry, let me read this with more aplomb. Humiliated in view of the night. Is this how you aim to return to the light that brought you life? Just like the stars in the night sky, you face the unrested waves over us. Little dapples of light and hope. The world is made of many elements and you are no exception. I don't even know what accent that is, I'm just shaping my mouth. The flame lives within you, though it hasn't taken shape yet. A faint memory for now. Remember the elements that lay in your memory and cast the fire. When holding shift, use walls to enter the combination that appears in the lower left corner. Release the key to summon the fire. I'm holding shift. Now you will need an specific shape to materialize it. You get a pass. I'm pretty sure English is not your first language. Technically, it may not have been mine, but let's not nitpick specifics. It's only in its most technical sense. You don't know any rune to shape your magic? Yeah, so I will hand you these. Press B to open your notes. We're reading. Hold right click and enter the combination before you. Hold on. It was left down, left left. Okay. Am I missing something? There's a combination before. Oh no, I see it here. There we go. Never mind, y'all. I literally was blind to the in front of being in the screen. It was too in front compared to what I thought was going on the whole time. Holding a shift will help you remember your elemental runes, while holding a right click will remind you of your shape runes. I don't know what the difference is yet. Summon the runes you've just learned by holding that right click. You won't have to summon your element again unless you want to change it. You can also perform a basic attack with left click. When you're ready, follow my trail. Shift to change the active element. Left click to attack. Okay, so that's that. That's how you do that. And then, but how do I... Okay, so this changes. So I do this to change the element. I assume I'll have more. And then I hold... I can left click to do a basic attack and then right click to do my spell casting. Okay, so it's kind of, I don't know what you call this. I don't know what that is. There a term for this kind of like? Also, I need to remember to do that. I know, honestly, this HD 2D style. I don't know if this is exactly. This is kind of more of a blend of like low poly 3D environments with 2D sprite graphics, which I like a lot. It's I would say I'm partial to it. Let's talk. You can use specific combinations of runes and interact with special objects. For example, I should have in front of you. Hover your mouse over it, and then you see the combination, and then we have unlocked it. I didn't read the rest of that, unfortunately, but I should get the gist of it. Residual magic allows you to cast a spell again without a repeat rune combination. Right click after casting a spell to recast as long as the residual bar hasn't run out. The noise has attracted a moribund soul. Your oath binds you to end their suffering, but beware. If your candle melts entirely, the light in your eyes, your flame will too. Try not to get hit. I like the sort of gravitas of the earlier lines, and it ends with try not to get hit. You know? Fear not type shit. Okay. So you can do a thing like that. I see. So you can like combo it in that sense. This creature comes from the shards that plague the world. Sprout from my wounds, sword and scars. Okay. I would say on it, like everything else in the world is very nice and animated. I feel like this sprite should have like a 3 or 5 frame like loop, like because it's clearly meant to be like surrounded by spiraling energy with the orb in the middle. I feel like that would really add to it. Of course, that would be extra sprite work, but you've done so much already. I feel like this is a missed opportunity. Ethereal shoes. People don't get on nerve because of seeing you running barefoot, but because you're way faster than them. Okay. Artifacts can be activated to obtain upgrades. It is active now. If the candle is more than half health, your speed increases, and it is 4 gem. I don't get it yet. Well, I'll get it soon enough. Do I jump? No, there's no jumping. You just have to go up and down stairs. See, I love this like detail of design. Like the it's textured with like nice sort of. It's like a Minecraft texture pack to make it look like it's got detailing, but it's actually not that detailed. But I like the feel of it. Put it that way. What you got? You did well, although your confusion concerns me. I will remind you of your goal then. Oh, sacrifice, humiliated before the eternal light. Eternal night, my bad. Bring back the light by igniting the Nightpyre, as well as every minor pyre you find across your crusade. It is the only way to fight off this terrible curse. Now I will disappear, you're on your own, little Lambo. Alright, my bad, yo. Will you drown in the darkness or set the world ablaze in your wake? This is one narration away from being like a Dark Souls, Elden Ring, like, it's all for naught type shit. Does it hurt me if I hit these? No, okay, it's just... See, look, I'm glad I can burn that stuff down. The search for runes. So, if I didn't know that this was in the world, could I do it before knowing if I watched a video of someone playing it? Or do I have to see it in-game? I wonder. If you find them, memorizing them by writing them down on your spell book. Okay. But I guess... I'm just testing it out. I don't... Okay. So now we have... Okay, we have the explosion spell. The spell that makes us explode. You can get 4 in on that one. That one just goes. We still don't have another element, though. Which I assume the different element will have different, like, spell rune patterns. Okay. On certain technically a small point appear over an instant. If you're close and press right click at that time, you parry. Okay. There we go. Easy enough. They didn't drop anything though. Is there anything in here? No, but I have burnt your house down. Skill issue, unfortunately. This is... I can't see it, brother. I need a... Yeah, we have learned electricity and thus elemental fusion. You can change your element by conjuring it. And you can produce a mix by conjuring the combined runes. Okay, so... Hold on. Okay, I gotta... Now I am... Holy shit. The elemental mixing? Oh, fuck. Now we have a gun. Fire and electricity. Yeah, that's pretty gun-like. Although electricity, you kind of just need fire for the gun if you get the gist of that. Maybe I go over here and then I see the world. Okay. And then... Okay, and that's thunder. I like that. And then if I do fire first, then it's kind of a crackling fireball, and this should be an explosion, but with some like lightning maybe. Yes, exactly. Okay. See, look, that's how you know your game design is good, when I can guess what's about to happen in like an intuitive sense. I really get it. Okay, but we should see, like what your base level things are. Is this just a pure lightning? There doesn't seem to be any mana though, which is a good thing in my opinion. And this is just regular, but I would rather. I found the coolest ones were the ones where we combined the both of them. I would say sometimes it's a little unclear that we could have dropped down there but not the other places, but I'll take it. I don't mind that much. You progress thanks to the Nightpyres. For lightning, they will grant you access to new zones. To find them, follow the Nightpyres, light the one in front of you. Once you light them all, the Nightpyre will reveal itself. Okay. Are my frames low? I don't know what my frame rate is. But in a game like this, I don't think it's a big deal. Okay. Okay, we shot a lightning ball at it and it worked. You find it in a local region of the world. Get the different zones by clicking on the arrows that appear on the around the sacrifice. Also with your map key. You'll need to complete at least one challenge zone before accessing the night pillar where you are located right now. Okay. So this is like a Mario world. Yeah, it's actually exactly like a Mario world. Which I'm surprised so few games imitate like an obviously successful like method of exploring a world. Anyway, let's get in here. This is that simple, fellas. Oh shit, music. I assume these I can only destroy with fire. No, they're just not destructible. Okay, I'm playing DDR with my keyboard. Okay, that's fun. That's fun for sure. Anything I can see over here? Is this just like just to get a vantage point or whatever? You don't get a map of the world itself when you're in here. It's what it seems like, at least. It's kind of another. I just had a. Your level design is also very good. I'm yet to be tested, but I'm sure we will be soon. What I was gonna say is that what this is doing is very much like what most like. It's room based, but the rooms aren't immediately obvious. Like you enter the place and then the little walls come up and you fight the. It's like Isaac, except if everything was kind of in a big overworld. You know, everything's like Isaac in that sense, of course. But like, and this is a room that doesn't have anywhere else to go after it. The only thing is, I'm not sure if I don't think I'm getting anything from defeating these rooms. It doesn't bother me so much because there's a larger objective. But I would like to know, maybe like a little coin, just to get your dopamine up. I would appreciate it, but you know. I'm yet to be tested, I will say that. Where are the enemies? Is there anything? Oh, they're down here. It's a bit hard to see them down here because of the way you've done your graphics. It's not a slight, I'm just like it's just kind of how it is. Oh, wait, that's a B. There we go. We've learnt okay, that's an AoE in this form at least, and now I have to test it in every single form, of course. Oh shit, that's it doesn't hurt me, of course. I walk with the elements. And then if I'm to be lightning only, what is it? It's just a burst, if you will. And then if I'm Fire first multi-element. There doesn't seem to be any electricity involved in this one. But this one, I think, is the best case scenario. Yeah, there we go. For some reason, not all of these ones broke. I don't know. I think maybe your lightning doesn't actually work to destroy the fires. Something like this. Oh, shit. I would like my camera angle, if I can provide some feedback. Here, the camera angle's all fucked up. The enemies look like all distorted. I don't think you intended it. There we go. We've lit the mini pyre, or whatever it's called, a minor pyre. Okay, off we go. Oh shit, that's the Nightpyre, the big one, the Crucible. Maybe there's a boss fight in here, but we're in first person now. What the fuck? That's pretty sick. They should. Oh, if this game let you switch between the persons, that would be kind of sick. Also, hold on. Also, I forgot about my basic attack because my spells were so easy. How do you light this? I'm right clicking and it's not doing anything. I wonder how you did the invisible walls for this one. Is it intended to be like this? What is this? I am sort of confused. Because I'm holding shift and right click both no longer do anything. So how am I supposed to light the big pyre? Am I crazy? Because I'm holding right click and pressing the buttons, it's not doing it. It's not. How am I supposed to do it, brother? Okay, there we go. How am I supposed to... It worked. It was bugged for a second there, promise me. Maybe I have to be in fire mode for this one? Interesting. How do I light it? Now that I can at least cast spells, I can figure this one out, though. This doesn't work, really? I cast every spell out I knew, and it wasn't enough. Maybe I need to be in lightning and then do one of these. How do you like the Nightpyre, brother? I need help. Help me! I can at least float up here. That's fun. Is there a controls thing I'm missing? Oh my god, you can zoom out also. I didn't realize that. That's pretty cool. now my ass is stuck, kind of. This is a bit... I like my FOV to be large. Do I have to, like, get up on high elevation and do it? I'm kind of lighting it, am I not? Oh, I had to press E. I'm a fuck. Can you... Okay, listen, can you blame me? Every single pyre has been use your attack to light it, but this one you have to press E. Am I... Like, I think it's kind of... You can at least understand my confusion. Nah, it took me a long time. Longer than I needed to try. I will light the Nightpyre. I cast a lot of spells on it. It's not... I'm not going to criticize the game for that one, but I would say you can understand, like, there was a mutual confusion on it. Okay, we've lit the Nightpyre. Litten is a Pokemon. It's not a word. The cold more. More? Oh, fuck, that scared me. Where is my child? Hey, get me out of here. Okay, it's a horror game. Jesus Christ. When you don't expect a game to scare you, it scares you way more than if you're playing a game that's intended to be a horror game. Now my fucking... My ass is on guard. Any more spells you got for me? I don't see him. Okay. Sometimes these don't break even if you shoot directly at them, which is kind of a curious one. That ass did scare me though. I'm not gonna front you. I'm just gonna give you my truth on the matter. Oh, we actually scorched the earth on this. I didn't realize. Like, look at that. That's kind of cool. Although it kind of does leave the world a bit desolate. I'm not sure if that's kind of what we're intending to be doing around these spots. Okay. Hold on. You've been killed? This is a lightning rod. Didn't realize that was what was going on also. I would say a bit too easy right now. We can't light that until we kill the enemies, of course. There we go. Don't do that shit again, bro. Please. You chill? Okay. I miss my partner. Who are you? I only wish she hadn't. Okay. I'm trying to formulate how this would actually sound, because hasn't take isn't. Didn't take. Hasn't taken? It depends on what you're trying to say. The same path as you did. Because if that were the case, I wouldn't be able to recognize her. Okay. Bro's walking sideways and backwards. We're in a safe place now? Is that what I'm trying to get? Okay, but am I allowed to be evil here? No, I can't burn down your tent. You're a good guy. Also, my frame rate is really tanking here. None of us have seen the day. Some say that the cause dim light reached the firmament, and many stars hid themselves from us. It was warm, even in the darkest corners of the world. Okay. Let's keep that one in the crevices of our mind. Now, let me see if I turn the settings down what it looks like, just to see. Not only does it look like fine, I guess the grass is no longer grassing. That's I kind of like that, but now it just runs very smooth, so I'm gonna take it. Minimum settings gamer. We talked to you already, we can't talk to you again. I don't regret changing my surname to Of the Dawn. After all, if we all share the same surname, we are more united. Maybe you should do it too if you haven't done it yet. I think we're kind of nameless right now. That's kind of our vibe. Someday I would like to dare so much, aspire to a cause as noble as yours. But don't misunderstand me, I'm not willing to sacrifice myself, no. I want to explore the confines of this world, reach the border falls. Minecraft? This way I will honor my ancestors. Honor? Honor. Honor. This way I will honor my ancestors. Sorry, let me... Up, right, down, up, right. New spell unlock, what's it do? It's like a permanent set of rings. I'm like crackly with power. Okay, well, I've got that going for me. Would it auto cast this? No, I have to do it myself. Okay. The Nightpyre of Coldmore. Okay. Hold on. Let's just keep the rings on. I don't know what it does for me. I feel like if you could go first person mode with this, it would go so hard. A hiss escorts you. It's interesting phrasing. It's not wrong, but it's interesting. Yet how long has it been there? It flutters the leaf, lost in its compasses. Fire shows the way. Yes, of course I'll like the damn Nightpyre. What the fuck else am I gonna do? They're not aggro. I'm just saying. I guess what I'm trying to enunciate and demonstrate. What am I missing? Have we not done this one? Did we not already do this? Oh, we must complete beforehand a corrupted zone. That's what's up. So we should go there. Interesting that the map allows you to navigate it, but doesn't teleport you there. It just navigates you there manually. Okay. Well, fuck it. The unexplored, unenchanted forest. Temerians used to live here, oh god. Fed up with reading through about magic creatures living in the woods. The unenchanted forest. That's funny. It's like this. It's like Salt Lake City, except the lake is not salted. I don't even know if they have a lake at that place. I'm just gonna cause havoc. The game is a bit easy, I'm gonna say that. Like, I know I'm playing it like I'm destroying the whole fucking world. Maybe there's consequences to this choice. Maybe if you don't cast any spells and you only how good is the manual attack? Not very good. Oh, you died. I didn't realize. Youch. Yeah, we've lit the baby pile. Lock in. What are we missing here? Oh, I hope we kind of do hope we get another answer to the question. What the fuck was going on there? Also, we haven't got a single other item in our inventory yet. The ruins sketched, drawn over the stars, black. It's deeper than the abyss behind them. Yes, I will let the Nightpyre. Now we can go back to the Night Pillar and fade its face, probably, its darkness, or keep exploring zones nearby to get stronger. I think I'm plenty strong. I'm gonna be upfront and honest with you. The shit is glowing with a light unknown, but Let's fight. Nightpyre. Oh shit. Can't attack. Music's pretty good. Hold on. Okay, this feels insanely cool to just, because if you can't just stay there and read it, you have to know them at some point. It's like that the game that went around not too long ago, where you had to say the magic spell. That was insanely sick as well, but I didn't play it. Obviously, there's multiplayer elements involved in that, so I couldn't have done so. Oh god, rest in peace. The Nightpyre is empty now. Cutscene. My crosshair can't be moved out. It's still visible. Guys? I'm looking around with my eyes, you can't see it, but I'm looking left, I'm looking right. My eyes are wide, my pupils are dilated, or whatever they say. Nightpyre. Long journey ahead. Yo, very sick. I had a great time. Nightpyre demo. Can I say something? Also, I like the congratulations. The exclamation marks of the language. Seed 29. My star. We've got 4 pies lit. Apparently there were more than 4 pies that existed. There we go. We're in the thing. If I can say something I have pretty much no criticism. I have 2 things to say. Number 1, game far too easy. Way too easy. I don't know how you're going to balance it. You may need to add mana. You may need the enemies to have certain elemental resistances that make it meaningful to switch between stuff. Which I think you must have there, but it didn't seem to like affect how I played the game. I just found the basic abilities, but it was very fun to see all the stuff. Number 2, you're marketing this game as a narrative roguelite. I think this would be so much better, 100, maybe even 200 times better, because it's such a. I feel like you've got such a good thing going here. You've clearly got a story and a narrative vision, right? This should just be a normal story game. You can have replayability, like either you can do someone's likeness to it. Those games are perfectly replayable in their own ways for those who are interested. But I think making this a roguelite kind of takes away from what's making it so good, in a way. Like I think you can have the roguelite mode in the game, But I think you would be better served fleshing out a full story, and then, because I think I like the way you have got your graphics. I feel like you can get some level design in as well. You can add like the puzzles, make elemental things connect with how you progress in the game. I feel like you have the makings of a kind of great, you know, indie RPG as well, with those kind of, I would maybe not horror. I wouldn't say that, but like those story elements, like that one flash that really got me off guard. I feel like you could, if you lean into that and then make a full story game, I feel like you could go even, like, you have so many good things here that I feel like very rarely do I say this, wasted in the roguelike genre, you know? Like, I feel like you gotta pick a lane here. I feel like by making a story roguelite, you've limited how cool your story and how curated your experience of that can be, and you've also kind of bottlenecked how crazy the roguelite experience can be. I feel like you gotta separate those two things. Maybe don't make two games, because that'll be hard. But that's just how I feel. Anyway, check it out for yourself. Let me know if you feel the same, or whether you think it's great as is. I mean, it is great as is. I feel like it's a great godlike. You know, that's the level we're talking here. We're not talking like bad to good. It's already great. But yeah, check it out for yourself. Nightpyre. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and yeah, see you next time. Enjoy.